Coach, how do you look to build off of the success that last season was?
It started last spring, really. What are we working on? What are we building? It started in Italy. We had 10 days of practice with the team. We got a chance to build relationships and have some life-changing experiences together. And we're building off that. I know we're farther ahead right now than we were last year at this point. We got a good group that's working hard. So.
For the players, what was the trip like? What was it like for you guys?
It was amazing. It's kind of unreal to even think about, but like Coach talked about, like the relationship aspect was huge, and we had 5 new freshmen coming in, and so it was awesome to just be able to practice with them before we even went, and then build those relationships while we were there, and just get to know each other on a deeper level. So.
Yeah, I agree. It was honestly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we did a lot of exploring. Like, every day was pretty busy for us, but I felt like even when we got the chance to go into the gym after long days, we were really competing, and just all around great bonding, great volleyball while we were over there, and really grateful for it.
So just for anybody, what would you say was the biggest thing you learned from last year's campaign?
Well, we lost 9 games and we didn't die, so that was good. We always talk about the importance of values and what we do on a day-to-day basis. But when you lose 9 games in a row, the rubber meets the road there for sure. So, are we going to double down and stay focused on what we say is really important to us, or are we going to implode? Are we going to get away from these things that we say? The first page of our binder is who we become is more important than what we achieve. That's a moment where, is that true or not? And I think we showed that it was true, and and I think we can really do anything based from that.
So much experience back. How important is a faster start this year, or is that one of the key things for you guys this year?
We'd like to win a few more games. What do you guys think?
I agree with that. I think we obviously want to start a little bit better than last year.
That help you a lot when you do get into summit play?
Yeah, I think it does. It puts us against different teams all across the country, and different styles of play that everyone in our conference has. And I just think it gives us confidence that we've been successful against these bigger teams, that we can also be successful in our conference and going into the NCAA tournament and stuff like that. So.
To coach and then to the players, just talking about the growth of the game as a whole, see games now on a national level on network television, and just seeing what last year was for all 3 teams in Nebraska, but also for the sport as a whole. How cool is it to be a part of that and to see that in real time?
Yeah, I think I've always been a buyer of volleyball stock. People always worry about, is it going to get popular? I've always thought it will be. And obviously last year was off the charts with Volleyball Day, and it's a bit of an outlier, but I think we'll continue to see it grow, and I'm confident in that as long as we continue to do our job as players and coaches. I think it's a beautiful game, and I personally don't worry so much about how many people are watching or not, because not to sound like Field of Dreams, but I think they will come, and I think it's inevitable, whether it's in the next 5 years or the next 10 years. I think we're going to look back and be like, oh yeah, maybe it's kind of started there, but to me, it's been coming. So.
I agree with all of that. It was really cool to kind of be recognized as the 3 of us in Nebraska all making it to the NCAA tournament, and just to be a part of that was really special. So I'd like to do that again. And it was also cool having pro volleyball, especially here in Omaha, and going to some of their games. So I love to see the growth of the game as well.
Yeah, I just think that the state of Nebraska has so much support for just women in sports, and especially volleyball. And so I think we can really feel the community around us, and it's just continuing to grow within all 3 schools. So.
Where do you feel like you guys are going to be better this year? Because you returned most of your top hitters and everything, and Ivy's back and everything. But where do you guys feel like you can be better this year, or want to be better?
I think we focus a lot on defense in this off season, and I think it just goes back to consistency in all parts of our game, especially defense, digging more balls, and it makes the other team work harder when we are digging the balls. No matter if we get the point or not, it makes them work harder. And so I just think consistently getting balls dug and getting us back in system is one of our biggest things that we've been focusing on in this off season.
And to talk about the offense, I think some struggles last year were just we were playing a lot with 2 freshman setters, and we do have Ivy. We've been playing with her for a year now, and even Julia, we've been playing with her for a couple months now. So, just a lot of that we've gotten the chance to work some things out more, and I think it will help us offensively going into the season.
You guys went with a 2-setter offense most of the year last year. Is that going to be the same this year, or are things going to change?
Where are you
Never
from,
let 'em
Gene?
know.
Probably.
Okay.
To the point about learning lessons, what did you guys take away from that match against Kansas and seeing where you're at, how you want to take the next step, and where you want to be compared to some of those programs that you're trying to stack up to if you make it back to the NCAA tournament?
Do you guys want to take that one?
Yeah, I just think that we know that wasn't our best game, and that we could have been more competitive in that game, and I think that just gives us confidence that we did compete in a few of those sets, and so next time we're going to win one of those sets, and then we're going to win another set, and then we'll win an entire match. So I think that just gives us confidence that wasn't our best, and that we do have a higher ceiling to reach. So
Yeah, it was really a fun experience, though, playing down there. The gym was really loud. For our first game, we really couldn't have asked for anything else. I think we all agree that it could have been better. So I think just if we get that chance again this year, we'd like to go into it without having any regrets after.
So obviously every game in the season is really important, but are there any that any on the schedule that sort of catch your eye that you're looking forward to?
Houston, August 29th. What do you got?
I wouldn't say I have any specific ones that I think just everyone matters for different reasons, and just excited to play each one. So that's all I got.
yeah, I don't have any in particular. I mean, they're all going to be fun games. It's always 50-50 going into every game, and just the team that shows up ready to go. So I think I'm excited for all of them.
Mm-hmm.